Here. Are you here?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Are you here?
Yes.
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 Everybody say you, not yeah. I don't say other.
My
I say
physical
you
body
are.
is here, not my.
Not your soul, huh?
No.
Where your soul goes?
No. It's there.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Good work, you guys. How are you?
First is how about your practice this morning? Any question about it?
So it is our only section, actually 2 and 3 we focus on Shihai.
Uh-huh.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I have a question. Of the 5 parts,
Of the 5
2
sections.
and 3 would go to
To the
Shihai.
Shihai. The rest is lower down.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. When you're horizontal, it's
Yeah.
it depends on the plan.
I mean, it's still quite a bit of work to get to where how you move your.
Belly.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you just to training it.
Yeah.
Either 1 to 3 days normally you will.
Yeah.
But however now you really knowing how to do, right? Even though not perfectly yet, but you knowing how to do, right?
It was a trigger for my headache, you know. Just a little bit. It was.
That's exactly needed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I realized now when I did it, it was more like, because yesterday I was so focused on the physical,
Mhm.
but now today it was more like
Integrated.
Yeah, but I realized that I didn't do the physical, so I had to okay. Do you understand what I mean?
And
So-
here actually,
And I guess it's
for
a lot of
us to
things
do this practice, for our this group, we do the practice. We need to do the physical movement from beginning. Please do not lazy.
Yeah.
Okay,
And do you recommend to do it sitting? To
standing,
Always standing?
standing.
Okay.
Actually standing, you see, 36 minutes. Also it's good. We do 3 centimeter 30 minutes, right? Here on the 36, minutes, I think it's good to training your strength of leg and body as well. But when you're standing, not lazy like this stand, really
Yes.
really bend. Okay, to do the movement. Okay. In this way, not only training here, we are combining standing posture with this practice together. And that's a reason, our training, how good it is. Okay. Yeah. For this practice, required is 100-day Gong practice, mainly focusing on the physical movement. Yeah. Afterwards, second 100-day focusing on, the meditation.
Mind.
Your mind meditation.
Okay.
When you do the movement, follow the movement, do the mind consciousness movement meditation.
I think we need to listen to what he's. I haven't been talking with him about what he used those words. For him, the meditation is more in mind guided, so it's less directly guided by physics. So it's more how mind works. So he called meditation.
This here, 600-day meaning is, combining the movement with meditation, combining the movement of physical and meditation. First 100-day only focusing on the physical movement. First 100-day only focusing mind on the physical movement training.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
I'll later tell you.
First, do your practice.
Second 100-day to combine the movement with the consciousness movement meditation. Meaning borrowing the movement of physical to training the movement of consciousness thinking, the meditation. Third 100-day. Okay. You can only do the consciousness meditation. The movement, even though as like a very small or even though stop, no problem. But you're mainly 100% focused mind to consciousness activity of the movement. If you are really follow these 3 steps as a 300-day practice, this a year, 1 year practice, your foundation you will build up. You see the health, your health issues, everything. You see, you will really
So
change.
it's about 9 months. 100.
10 months. 10 months.
Yeah, about.
Yeah. Of course, this is decided by yourself. I'm not really, seriously required for you.
These were Westerners.
All right. If follow the traditional, you are the master student, you really need to over. Seriously over. Otherwise, you cannot learn anything more. And it's a traditional way. And for here, I just to, however, the good things we shared with you, but, practice or no practice decided by you. Okay.
It's just otherwise.
I don't understand the 100 bit. Would you do it 100 times in a day?
No.
100-day Gong practice.
100 days, just doing that, okay.
Uh-huh.
100.
3 months.
Every day do,
Now
not break 1 day.
that's
You
amazing.
break 1 day, need and 10 days more.
Yeah.
Bring 2 days, you add 1 month more. Break 3 days, restart. Okay.
You don't break. No, you can be sure about that.
Actually, this is your online training. Someone, say, really, want to build up your practice Kung Fu level, higher. Following one master or many years, your Kung Fu never build up. That means this master not good.
We're just sitting here. Wait. Where is Kung Fu?
All right.
I have one question to the exercise. We did that keeping of the pelvis. How many times did we do that? You didn't count there.
Normally not less. If they're 18, they're not less 6 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
60 from 6 back.
Not less 6. From back, this is once,
Okay.
the sixth time.
I will actually want to give advice the first 100 days because we need to focus on the physical body. I think this is too quick. You could, I recommend not really listen to that. You do your own speed and you really let your physical body kind of wake up or follow up. If this is too quick and you start to get to the mind and you're not doing so much physically. But I know that because when we are not really worked with that, the inner structure, they are sticking together. So they cannot really do like this movement. And so the first 100 days, you really kind of focus and enjoy with the changing of the physical body with this. I think it's very, very good advice. 100 days. And your physical body is much more loose and harmonized, easy to listen, and when you mind, and then combine them, and then that will be much effective. Because right now we could do just mind just without doing anything with the physical. I mean, it does, but very little physical movement because it's too quick, and then it's kind of so slow, and then you wait for the first movement hasn't been moving, and then the next one already, so you just stop doing. That's how nervous system. It's too quick, and then it stop doing the physical work, and you can just circling around with.
And they say for beginner the movement is still too slow. It's better 30 minutes finish.
I would say if they try to.
I know, but from beginning. But when you really knowing how to do the movement. Get rid of the guidance.
Yes.
Do your own speed. From beginning, you need the lesson guidance. Remember all the, leading words. Afterwards, get rid of the, CD guidance. Use your consciousness, send orders to the moment. Then you find your own speed. Okay. Yeah. Now I give the answer to you. Otherwise, you will be angry to me. Why you not answer to me?
Next November we were just getting into the 300 days. In March we just finished the first 100 days. Starting second one.
During the physical movement, we say, really training your memory. Training the physical memory or mental memory.
That's good.
Yeah, this is you're really knowing how to do it. You're training your physical body to do the movement correctly. This is the first 100 days. The physical memory training, how many times training will get the memory for the physical body?
No, 100 days.
300 times repeating.
300.
Oh.
Yeah, your physical body will get that memory. Yeah. 1,000 times repeating, okay, you will experience your physical body change, start to change. Or more than 10,000 times of repeating, your physical body will really change.
I'll be dead.
And this is why we are here. Each movement, each side to 18 times. 18 times each day, each moment repeat 18 times, right? And 100 days, how many times? Yeah. You already over 1,000 times. Then you get strong memory, really knowing your physical. Afterwards, in that moment, naturally transform the conscious movement, turn to the subconsciousness movement already. And this is why in the second 100 days, combining the movement and the consciousness movement, activity meditation, in this way, your mind will not get struggling from the physical movement too much. Right? When you learning process, your mind, your conscious mind naturally, impacted by the physical movement if you're not doing correctly. Yeah. Afterwards, combining the conscious mind, with the physical movement together, that also leads you training awareness, do not let the subconsciousness take over 100% power from your consciousness. Thereby, you need to combine the conscious activity meditation integrated with the movement. All right. Afterwards, okay, the third 100 day, you're really doing the consciousness movement meditation. And physical moves is okay, not moves also okay. In that way, your mind will really integrate with the internal qi flow. All right. And your mind, from even the dantian to navel circling, in this way, you really can, even the physical movement not move, your mind really inside move like this. Also, you can feel the internal energy flow in this way. And that are different. Okay. If you really experience the internal energy for mind flow, all right, and then in the future, continue training even deeper, other level. Yeah.
I'm a bit confused because I thought that we should always try to use the consciousness whenever we practice and do exercise. But you said only physical, the 101st days.
Yeah, first 100 days only the physical. We see focusing on the physical movement, your mind naturally follow physical move. Also, your mind conscious activity also work as well. But you're mainly focusing on the physical.
Okay.
It doesn't mean you cut off the mind.
No.
Become mechanical.
No, it's quite impossible to move your body without your mind. So
All right.
yeah,
But it's a
understand,
good
but-
point. But so I think it's a good clarification.
Yeah.
So it's not the normally we think the mechanical and the
Yeah.
real still integrated with the mind because the conscious, you guided on doing this, but you will have no focus on the physical. So it's not a separate.
Yeah.
Am I good to clarify?
All right. Okay. Now we are understand, and this is the homework. Also, traditional teaching, they are not teaching like first 100 days, 630, not give all that. Only let you practice first. And when you're really there, the teacher will tell you, now turn the second step, another. When you really reach there, they tell you third step. They not teach you in advance, ahead, not teaching ahead. And now, it's not ancient time anymore. Also not in China. Okay? And we give this to you all, you understand, all right. And this is the recharge dantian qi practice. Before you done 300-day Gong practice, please do not teaching. Okay. Do not teaching this method, before you get 300-day Gong practice. Understand? All right.
Yes.
And I know, even though we are say this, sometimes someone also will
Did you
do
say
it.
the just first 100?
Or no,
300.
300. Before you complete 300-day Gong practice, do not teach it out.
Mhm.
It smells burnt. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Fried. Yeah, it could be
Trädgårdsgrillen.
traveler ventilation.
So we have to incorporate his method into our body and mind before teaching it.
Yes. All right. After 300-day Gung practice, also, if you like to share, we need to check. You know, I need to check.
You need to get a certificate to be able to teach.
You know, if you are not there, also, my requirement no teach. Because this method, you know, ideas some come from Dr. Pang's teaching. You know, like section 1, 2, 3 from another traditional master, you know, study. That's, you know, we don't want to bring the problem to people. This is the reason. Okay. All right. Then we are continuing today. I think yesterday we do the yuan meditation. Today we will to do a new recording. We designed. Okay. More simple. Less word, okay, and time, and also hopefully like 1 hour around, 1 hour around meditation. Yeah.
Can we do that Hunyang Tong meditation as well?
We will.
We will do it those 2 days.
Yeah, and maybe afternoon. See, tomorrow we really need. Today, tomorrow really done a lot of things. Okay. And today, you know, we are continuing to our practice. Okay. Yesterday we are share a whole idea, right? You know, also we shared. Yesterday we shared this, right? This idea we shared yesterday. Okay. Then now everyone we need to know one thing. You know, all those training the relationship. This is one of it. Then this one also we know. Then now we share another one also relate. These 3 presentations really related. Is this one. I know this one before also we shared, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is the original one. Before here is writing down the development complete frame reference. And that they just change it to the self-center. And not the development complete frame reference, then not there. Okay, this is just self-center. Actually, when we really knowing the.
You can move a little more if you cannot see.
Can you see or not? You can come. If you can't see, you can come closer. Okay. Yeah.
Take our shares.
All right.
Many computers.
All right. We are see first center, the wide circle. When we are get birth, this as the original to self, meaning original complete frame reference. Original complete, here need one was original complete frame reference. Also as called original miracle awareness. This also really talking the original subjective self. Actually, it is our own true self. This core, this also is our UNT, this whole wide. We call the original UNT, the pure UNT. All right. Then UNT will have the core with UNT really as a oneness. I will say the core, but within the UNT, everywhere is a core. All right, and that you understand. There's take the features, functions, abilities of UNT, features, reflection, manifestation, awareness, responding, reflection and manifestation with awareness, with knowing, all that is the UNT, the core with the UNT, they are as oneness. The conscious ability, all is as one. All right. This we understand. When a UNT forming moment, within the UNT, also have their original, moral standard. Original moral standard also is a complete moral standard of life, that same as the moral standard of the universal life. And that's original one. Okay, also within, when the UNT forming moment, UNT develop moment opening. When forming moment, the UNT will perceive through the reflection manifestation ability, right? Features, right? Will perceive all the information of the whole universal life. The information.
See, we're born perfect.
This is our UNT, okay. When the UNT forming moment, okay, the UNT will what? Reflecting, manifesting all complete information of the universal life, all living beings' life, and one's own life. All the information perceiving time, reflecting, manifesting time. All right, our original, miracle responding ability of UNT, naturally responding to the information, then storage all the information, okay, within the UNT, around the core of the UNT, merging with it, all right? Then all the information around okay. This is the original frame of reference of UNT. Original frame reference UNT. Yeah. When UNT to cognizing the thing, right? Through the reflection manifestation, awareness, responding. Through this feature, this is also their function ability, right? When UNT forming moment, UNT reflecting, manifesting all complete information of the whole universal life. All the living beings, our human beings, and one's own life, right? Then all those information, perceiving time, UNT natural responding ability, awareness ability, naturally responding to it, then naturally get the memory, right? This memory that's as the original complete frame of reference of UNT. Wait a moment.
Yeah.
Understand, all right?
Yeah.
Then this information around, okay, UNT become the frame of reference, original frame reference of UNT. Then the UNT will, according to all those original complete frame reference information, then start the journey work. This is why the baby get birth, naturally hungry, want to eat. Because that information already here. That information, have their fundamental or the underneath need of the life. That information as a natural frame reference, leading the true self-awareness, original true self-awareness, working service for selfish work, service for self-life living. Understand me, right? Mm-hmm. And this is the basic life need, only benefit for one's own life living. Then have more information. Following our growth, more and more information naturally realized, follow the consciousness ability, before the natural consciousness work, right? Then for the conscious ability, grows up, becomes stronger. Okay, our consciousness have the selecting the information ability, right?
Have what?
Selecting the information. And then, when the consciousness service for selfish heart need more and more, the selfish heart mind develop. Okay. Then, the frame reference, the frame reference, will develop from the original complete frame reference, develop, become a partial frame reference. Why? Because the consciousness not pick up complete original frame reference, only pick up part information from it. This partial information grow, become personality, become our own habit, perspectiveness. Then that as a distort with a partial. Then continuing the frame reference, continue grow. When you really into the enlightened, understanding life complete, meeting with UNT, original nature of UNT, that manifested again, working with your conscious again, you will reflecting complete original information, original complete frame reference, that information will manifesting in your UNT consciously, at the same time with the neutral intentional life. Then develop another layer. This, we call it the development. The development frame reference, meaning development complete frame reference of UNT. Then the frame reference of life, they have a process from original complete state, turn to partial state. Then come to development complete state. This is our frame reference, have this process. All right. you know, really enlightened people, really knowing this, also knowing this, how strong impact our life. This part, partial, frame reference, really leading us into the distorted way of life. Okay, this we know. For our life training, we're training what? On one hand, we're meeting with original complete frame reference with our pure UNT. This is one called self-awakening training. Okay? Second, training reach to this level, development completes frame reference of UNT. Really living with the present, pointing to the future, acting in the present, truly 100% in the present. This way, based on the awakening, then continue training according to the complete frame reference, training our frame reference into advance, then continue up, become how right?
1P. Doesn't matter.
Intelligence. Okay.
Otherwise, you're not so far. Yeah.
Superintelligent state. In this state, this traditional life trainer, that's at their last intention, the latest thing they really want, highest intelligence, they really want to reach to this level.
I think that should